Hey, y'all. It's the Lady PP, and I am back with another video. You guys want to learn how to skyrocket your sales, and we're talking about your website sales. Today, I'm going to show you how to do it in this video, or at least how to make it a little bit easier for your followers and for your clients and customers to be able to use your services. Let me just check and make sure that I am live. I am a little bit late, y'all, because I lost my glasses and I'm going to be using these and they only have one side. So give me a second and we are going to get started. I'm going to actually show you, for some reason, there it is, I am on. Let's make sure that I have sound, because sometimes y'all know, honey, I will go live and not have any sound at all. For some reason, this is set to something else. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let me go in here and make sure. I'm a little bit late today. I'm moving a little slow and all those things. Okay, let's go. There we go. Okay. Push this volume up. Okay, y'all. Hey, how y'all doing out there in YouTube land? Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to increase your sales online by making it easier for your customers to buy products. I did this a couple of months ago, maybe about 6 months ago, and it has really helped me to increase my online sales. And it really helps when you have big ticket items, to be able to have customers that can, maybe they don't have a full payment but they really want the service that you are trying to provide. By taking payments on your website, it allows people to purchase your goods who would not normally be able to purchase those goods. So today I want to show you guys how to do that, how to add it onto your website. And as I'm going through this video, if you follow me, you know that I am a big advocate of WordPress websites. Why? Because it's free. You own your website. You don't have to worry about if you decide you want to go to another platform. You can take your whole website with you. So I love WordPress. WordPress is the choice of big businesses, and it should be the choice for you too. Now also, we're going to go in, and I'm going to go ahead and get started and show you guys. Let's just jump over to our desktop website, and not the website, but let's jump over to our desktop, and there I am. So I'm going to move you guys over here somewhere so that y'all are over there. Okay, so let's go over to my website. Let's just update this and get up out of here and do a little exit. Okay, so we are over on my training website, and let's say somebody wants to book something, wants to grab a ticket, for example, to the Bosscation retreat. Let's go in and let's put that in. So let's say that they wanted to purchase this ticket. Right now they have options to go on here and they can purchase. They can select what they want, and then they go here and they check out. The only options they have is to check out, either add this to, they can add this to the cart, or they can check out with Google Pay. So right here, what I want to do is I want to give my customer payment options so that they can pay for this event over a period of time. So we're going to go in and we're going to need a plug-in, and you can find these plug-ins on just about any major website that you have that allows you to do plugins. So I'm going to go over here, and actually I'm not even going to go to the plugins. I'm going to go in WooCommerce because those plugins are actually already here. So over in my dashboard over here on WooCommerce, I'm just going to go to home and then I'll find it because I can't see y'all. Okay, so we go to WooCommerce and we go down here. We're going to go into we need to find payments. Maybe that's not where I need to be. So let's see. Over here in WooCommerce, products, marketing, let's go to settings. And then under settings, let's do payments. So here I am over in here, and I'm looking at the different payments that I can do. I'm going to just dismiss this stuff because I'm not going to update anything right now on the website. So here are different payments. So WooCommerce has what's called accepts Woo Payments. Woo Payments is actually provided by WooCommerce as a payment, as a way to integrate payments. I don't particularly use Woo Payments because Woo Payments wasn't out at the time, it wasn't available. So I use Stripe Payments to process my day-to-day website transactions online, and I think it runs me around 2.9% or 3% or something like that. But they do have this where you can do all types of payments here. We're going to go down here to the bottom, and I want to add, you can add check payments, you can add bank transfer, cash on delivery, which would be invoice payments. I don't do any type of cash on delivery because I can't eat t-shirts and I can't eat services, so I need to be paid up front. If you take PayPal, you can definitely activate the PayPal thing. But down here it says additional payment providers. So these are all of the payment providers that are available for WooCommerce, for your WordPress website. So the first thing you need to download is you have to download the WooCommerce plugin if you don't already have the WooCommerce plugin, and then you can start to use these different things. If you have something like Shopify, then Shopify has apps too, and so you can integrate those integrate those and use those. So I'm going to show you the ones that I use on my other website, and I'm adding these to all of the websites because they have been working for me. So here we have, I already have this one that I use, and you do have, you'll see different things and what they all accept, right? So I used to take Square payments online. Square used to be my online payment processor. I had a lot of issues with Square and WordPress, with Square and WooCommerce. My Square would disconnect a lot from WooCommerce, and this was a few years ago, but now they supposedly they fixed all of that, because now they have Square, which is by Woo, which is WooCommerce. So they have fixed that, but I just, because it kept disconnecting, and sometimes I'll have orders, and not on this site, but on my big business website, on the one that I make my money on. The payment processor would disconnect, and if I've got a payment going through there for a couple $1,000 or even $500, even $50, y'all, I want my money. And people would go on, and sometimes they would have problems, so I just stopped doing it and switched over to Stripe. There are other payment processors like Authorize.net, which has lower rates. It's a paid application, but it has lower processing rates. But I've always found that by the time you do all of the different plus 10% for this, the non-qualifying rates, qualifying rates. So with these different processors, some of them you have. So I used to be with Chase Payment Tech, and with Chase, even though the processing fee was like 1.5% or something like that at the time, I still ended up paying more per month in processing fees than I paid once I switched over to like a PayPal or a Stripe, because they were jewing me with the pennies. So that's why I use those types of payments. So on here, I'm just going to go in. I'm going to download Klarna. It tells me that Klarna, let's click on Klarna, and you will find all the information about Klarna, right? What it is, what it does. Tells you that you get a 41% increase in the average order value, 30% more people will purchase. That's in conversions, right? A higher purchase frequency of them. So, and then here are the ways that you'll always be, so you as the seller, you're going to get paid in advance when you use these products, right? So let's say somebody goes on the website, they buy something that's $4.97, they're going to send me my money. Now Klarna is going to take their little fee out of it, right? But I'm going to get more sales faster. So take that into account, that they are going to take a little fee. But what it does for the consumer is it allows them to buy now and pay later. So here's the buy now with direct payments. Buy now, pay later. The pay later is a deferred payment that'll give shoppers an extra 14 or 30 days before they pay, and then pay in allows them to split the payment over a couple of months, right? So it could either be 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. So it's a lot easier for example, I've got this $500 class that I'm doing. It's a lot easier for a person to say, hey, let me take that $500 class, split it in 2 payments or in 3 payments or even in 4 payments. A lot easier to get $125 from someone than to get $500 at one time. Also, they have the financing terms where they can do 6 months, 8 months, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months. You guys get that. And so it makes it just a lot easier and a lot more affordable for people. So I'm not going to just go through the whole thing. I'm just going to go ahead and click add here, and then we're going to go in, and you have to set up the Klarna account right here, right? And so I'm not going to show you guys me setting up the Klarna account, but once you set up the account, you just go in, you put in your business name, your email, your country of registration, put in business information, and then your bank account information on how you want to get paid to be able to set that up and get that going. I'm going to move that over to the side because I'm going to fill that out afterwards. So let's go back in here. So we already, did I download it? I think I downloaded it. I'm just going to go ahead and do the downloads, and I'm going to add them to the cart right here. So here's all of the stuff, how it does, and then it's like place a free order, right? So you have to log in to get this done. Let's just go ahead and download this. And then how we use our products. I'm the store owner, and then I'm going to place the free order so that this downloads for me. Oh, my email already is on there. So let's see here. I don't want to log in as that one. Let me continue with Google, and let me log in over here, and let me just continue, y'all. So, okay, so I'm just going to hit approve, and so it's telling me right here that they have found an account already connected, and so that's how it will connect my account. So in a few minutes that will pop up, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the other one. So Klarna is good. Some people use Amazon Pay just because a lot of people have Amazon Pay, but it doesn't break your payments down. Afterpay, we'll go ahead and we'll do Afterpay, and I will add Afterpay to the store. And I actually want to show you guys, let's download that. And so these are going to download. See, it's just telling you that it's already on my, I already have it. So I'm probably going to have to log in with another one. And then you have ClearPay. So, and then you have this PayPal Sizzle over here. One thing that I can tell you guys, and so you can download all of these and put them on your website. And I want to show like a sample of like what it looks like. So if we go in here and we view this demo, this is a demo store. And so let's say we add this product to the cart, and then let's view the cart, and here's our cart right here. And now we have this pay with Klarna button. So if it's $14.35, here's their taxes or whatever, you can just hit pay with Klarna, and then that will pop up. Looks like my PC is about to go down, y'all. Okay. So then you hit the pay with Klarna button, and then that will pop up, and they will go to their processing system and be able to head back to your store and try to purchase again. But this is just showing you, you know how it does. So I guess it's not going to take me through the whole shebang bang because it's a template. Once I get it on my website, then I will come back and show you guys how everything works. But it's a great way for you to be able to build your clientele up. Okay. Let's see if they download it over here to the WordPress dashboard. See if the plugin's installed. They have not downloaded yet, so I'm just waiting for them to download. Yep. Once they all download, y'all, and I get it all set up, I will come back. I did not realize that it was going to be hard to show you guys how. Let me see if I can turn the camera off. Maybe I can go ahead and go over here and do the login and whatnot. I gotta select it to connect it to an email. I got a feeling that it's trying to connect to my regular to my other website, which is what I don't want. So I may have to, may have to set up a whole nother email. Ugh. So let's see. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to try to set me up a whole, okay, so it's actually setting up under another name. So let me, because it sets it up under your email address. So I'm going to switch out to one of my many emails that I have on my domain. So if you have like multiple websites, I have several websites. So I'm going to tell you guys this. This is for you guys, for those of you guys that are taking online payments. Um, Whenever you're taking online payments, you have to know that there is there it is, it just popped up. Okay. So here's I'll go back over here to the side by side desktop. So I just put everything in, and under a new email address for this account. And so now all I have to do is just go in, follow the email information, and then access my download and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do this step here while I'm talking to you guys. So when you are, let me see, 1 second. This thing about going live, y'all. Okay. Hey Terry, how are you? So one thing that I want to tell you guys, I'm gonna go back to my main website because I want y'all to make sure that you're protecting yourself whenever someone is buying something for you, especially if you're selling like digital downloads, virtual products, things like that. People will do chargebacks on you. I have not had a problem with anybody doing trying to do a charge back on me on this website, but you can easily get chargebacks for stuff like that. And the difference with virtual products, if you're selling something that people download right then you run the risk, right? Because it's not like it's a physical product. If I'm selling a shirt and someone tries to do a chargeback, they have to return the shirt in order to get their money back. If they don't return the shirt, I win the chargeback. So when you're taking orders online, you have to be very careful, and there are times that even they get my shirts and I still lose out, right? You can lose out because if you did not ship the product to them, if the product is deemed to have been the payment deemed to have been fraudulent, and it wasn't that exact person, the person that you thought you were ordering from, if the credit card information doesn't match and that person does the chargeback, then you end up having to pay for that, even though Square, Stripe, and all these other companies, they'll tell you that, hey, we're going to fight for you, but they actually truly don't. Okay, they truly do not fight for you, and it's really bad because the person who had the stolen credit card information, you don't want them to lose out, but as a business owner, you don't want to lose out either. And so you have to make sure that you're verifying payments even when they go through. So whenever I'm taking a payment online, only ship to the address that's on the card, right? Make sure that you have once they make a payment, make sure that you send an email to that address thanking them for the payment. Make sure that you have some type of correspondence. If you don't trust that email, if you don't trust that payment, right, you might want to pick up the phone and call that person. Just make sure that that's their number. I've been told by Square, did you check their social media? Did you do this? Did you do that? So whenever it's like a big order, right, you want to always like make sure that you verify that that person is who it is. And when people come, if you run a brick and mortar store, or if you work out of your house and you meet people to give them their orders, then you have to check their ID. I've gone as far as having a sheet to where they have to sign off that they picked up that order, right? And I write that ID number down or take a picture of that ID. You just got to have it because you have to make sure that you are covered in the end, at the end of the day. And when I first started asking people for their ID, I felt kind of funny because I was like, I wouldn't want to give anybody my ID, but I just tell people, hey, due to a lot of fraud that's going around, when we do the delivery or whatever, we have to make sure that this is really you. So then you check it and your risk goes way down. The other thing is that you want to make sure that when you're on your website that you have put in that you have put things in place. So like Stripe has different fraud alerts and fraud criteria. Also, Square does. Also, all of these payment processors, they have things there that are triggers that will trigger that something is wrong. So that's one thing that you can do. One thing that I do on digital downloads to make sure that if I sell somebody a digital download and there's an issue, that I always make sure that I'm in control and that I have explained to them that there's no refund on this product because it is a digital product or a virtual product. And so when they go in and they put in their information here, I have terms and conditions of ordering. And in order for you, oh, you guys cannot see, so hold on. Let me turn the camera on. So over here on my side-by-side desktop, when they go to check out, right, here's the product and they go to check out, right here you have to have terms and conditions of ordering. And anytime, most of the people who watch me, you're either selling digital products, you're selling a virtual class, it'll be something that's downloadable, or it will be something that's custom. And so because these types of products are different than the traditional just buy a shirt and it's already ready, or buy a cup and it's already ready to go, it's a different, your return policy or refund policy should be totally different. Because if you make an item and you personalize it with a company's name or something for a birthday girl, and it has her, let's say for example, if I order a custom shirt, if y'all make me a custom shirt that says Latana, right, the chances are probably 1 in a billion that you're going to run across another customer that has my name, because my name is very unique, right? So what are you going to do with that product? You're going to be stuck with the product, right? And so you don't want to be stuck with a product, so you have to make sure that you cover yourself. So here they have to check this in order to place the order. If they don't check this, it'll tell them they have to agree to the terms and conditions. And so here's my terms and conditions. Right here it just says digital products, my digital product refund policy. Since Latana.com offers non-tangible, and I need to change that to LadyPrintBoss.com because I have both web domains, offers non-tangible irrevocable goods, which means I can't get the goods back from you. We do not issue refunds once the order is accomplished and the product download link is sent. Right? This will save your ass from chargebacks. Once you have this proof that they click that, it's game over. So also, just as a customer, you're responsible for understanding this upon purchasing any items on the site, right? And so I realize now this is to protect me, but I'm sorry guys, I have a big fish that I'm waiting to call me. So T-shirt shop Dallas. Yes, ma'am. It won't be available until July 15th. The deposit is the first and last month's rent. So it's first month rent. First month is $14.50. Last month is $14.50. So you're looking at $2,900 to move in. I'm actually, so the tenant is already out of the house. and we're working on the house. You can come by and look at it if you want. I'm gonna be there tomorrow morning. Um, yeah, what time do you want to come in? Okay, okay. So I'll be there tomorrow about 10 a.m. My name's Latona. Uh huh. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Uh huh. Okay, guys. So let's go back to this. Um, I am about to become a landlord again. It's a process, but it's going to be great for me to be able to. If you guys follow the channel, I have been in the last since I believe probably February. I decided that I was going to sell my properties, and just the selling process has been just a mess. I've had people try to scam me out of my properties, just all kinds of stuff. And I've worked hard for these properties. I own 3 properties outright. And always just thinking, so I have the 2 houses and then the house that dad left me. Always just thinking that, these properties are going to be retirement properties. Do yourself a favor if you're out here and you're making money, when you, as soon as you can, find you an investment property. Even if you're renting a home, find you an investment property that you can rent out, because once I rent these properties out, the house on Spring is only renting for $14.50. It's actually, I could actually get about $1,700-$1,800 a month for it. But because of the neighborhood that it's in, I'm lowering the rent and trying to be a nice person, right? But and then I have another house, and once I get that one rented out, so it's only going to be 2 of them rented out, and then the third house somebody's already in it. But that would bring me in close to $50,000 a year, right? With me not doing much, but maybe repairs and things like that. So, and hopefully I don't have to put anybody up. But as you get older, you want to work less, and so during those times when we're selling custom products, it's a great way for you to be able to still make, be able to make sure that you're still able to pay your bills and make a living and all of that stuff. Just kind of give yourself a little bit of break. Okay, so back to what I was saying over here about how important it is for you to have this check mark here on your website. It's super, super important, y'all. And so you just go in and make this. I believe that we have a. Do I hear something? Am I echoing, y'all? Is there an echo? Let's see here. I swear that I hear myself. I do. I did hear myself. Okay. So I do believe that I have the digital download here on the website for like $2. So anyways, it just tells you that you just want them to know that they're responsible for understanding this upon purchasing any item on our site, right? And so what I was going to say is, I do realize, and I do have this here, however, because you don't want people to say, oh, you have this thing on here, so I'm not going to buy from you. So I do realize that there are certain times when people purchase digital downloads. People buy t-shirt calculators from me daily, and they don't know how to download it. They buy the download, their computer will block the download, think that it's spam or something, and then they think, oh, I can't find my downloads, and I give you 3 downloads. And even though I just give you 3 downloads, if you reach out to me, I'll still give them more downloads, right? But sometimes things happen where, like, you may have a customer that bought a digital download from you and their computer crashed. and so all of their downloads has expired, and so maybe it's 2 3 years down the line, and that person reaches out to me and they say, hey, my computer crashed, or I bought a new laptop and I no longer have the t-shirt calculator, or whatever the situation is. I will go in and give that person another download. That is on me, and if I want to do that, right? So here it is. So therefore, we do honor requests for refunds for the following reasons, and my reasons are as follows. Some digital products may explicitly state a full or partial refund is based upon a satisfaction guarantee. So if I say, hey, if you don't absolutely love this product, let's say you see me in a commercial, and I say, if you don't absolutely love, if you come to Bosscation and you sign up for Bosscation and you don't get what you think that you're supposed to get out of it, I'm gonna give you a 100%. It's a 100% money back guarantee. If I say something like that, then that's a time that I would say, okay, I'm going to guarantee that. This may be the lady. T-shirt shop Dallas, how can I help you? Yes. Yes, ma'am. Okay, give me 1 second. Can I put you on speakerphone for a second? Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay. Let me grab a pen, and so that I can make sure that I write everything down that you're needing.
And then am I able to like email you or text you the picture that they're wanting to use?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, so
And then there's also wanting just like they're wanting the picture on the front and then just above it to say in loving memory. Like, can you do something like that too?
yes, ma'am. So we're gonna do photo on front,
Yes.
and then in loving memory above the photo. And
Yes.
are you wanting a cursive font, a more of a old
Kind of like something that's like playful, like friendly, not
friendly?
just like your,
Okay.
standard font, but something that's pretty, but also, that doesn't scream funeral. It wants to be a happy font.
Okay,
Like
a happy font.
playground or courier, or what's it? What's that one? Not courier. I think yeah, something like playground or something like that.
Okay, okay. And I can send you a couple of samples. And what color?
Cool.
What color are you wanting the font to be in?
I don't know yet. Let me ask. I'm just texting the same person right now.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely a white T-shirt works.
Okay.
That's good. I think black is good. Just black font to make it easy.
Okay. Okay. And so you're not wanting a name. You just want the in loving memory, and the photo, no name. Do you want the photo to just be? Do you want the photo to be square, or do you want me to round it and put it in any type of shape or anything like that?
The person who says the husband just wants it to be exactly like the photo. So
Okay.
just however the photo comes out.
Okay. Okay. Give me your sizes.
Okay. I've got 5 with a 3XL,
Uh-huh.
15 with a 2XL,
Mhm.
50 with XL,
Mhm.
80 at large,
Okay.
30 medium,
give me 1 second and let me work this quote up.
Okay.
Are you wanting just a basic t-shirt, a basic white t-shirt, or are they wanting like anything special, like a ring spun cotton t-shirt?
Just the basic.
Okay.
Basic one.
Okay.
I think they know that, pressing on time. So just
Okay.
whatever.
Okay. So small, we have 20, 30, large. Okay, I have 200 shirts total,
Okay.
and the total for this is comes out to 2501.66. So $2,501.66, and that includes sales tax.
Okay. Let me text this girl
Okay.
and just tell her right now. She's like replying to me. So.
Okay.
I'm assuming that he's just, he just lost his wife, so he's probably like, I'll do whatever. So I'm assuming that it's totally fine. I just kind of want to confirm first. As I was just the organizer of all this, and I'm happy to, pay it up front if I need to, or however that works.
Okay. So
I
the
just kind of need to hear.
Okay, so the way that we work, if you decide that this is what you want to do, then I'm going to email you over the invoice. So I'll need I'll need an email. I'll send you an email. You reply to the email with the photo, with the wording that you want on it. I already have the color. I'll send you back over a job proof. You'll approve the job proof. In the process of me doing that, I will also be sending over the invoice for the payment. It's really important for me to get the payment because today is Friday and we normally don't work on the weekend. I've got to get somebody in here to do those. And then you said you want to pick these up on Monday morning, or do you want to pick these up Sunday? When?
If I could get them Sunday, that would be amazing.
Okay. What part of Dallas are you in?
Right by SMU.
Okay, no problem. So we're closed, but I would probably just bring these out Sunday, or we can just meet. We'll just figure we can figure that part out. Do you have an email that you want? You have it, or are you going to be making the payment?
I'm finding out right now.
Okay.
I don't know if he's just wanting me to pay for it and then he's just going to pay me back, or how it's going to work. But one way or the other, she's going to, I guess, follow the person I'm talking with is, I guess, going to follow up with him.
Okay.
And make sure.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll get you paid for sure. Let me give you my email so that I can send them the ideas and that kind of stuff. And then so that we can finalize everything too.
Okay, sounds good. What's your email?
Okay, it's she just said that she has his credit card, so I guess we'll pay you through that too.
Okay, hold on 1 second, ma'am. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm ready for it. P is in Paul. Okay. Okay, I will send all of this over to you by email. Give me a few minutes and you should have it. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Okay, guys. So, this is how I do my quotes. If you do not have my famous T-shirt calculator, then you might want to go and grab it because it will enable you to be able to give a quote just as fast as I was. It's over on the ladyprintboss.com website. So back to what we were talking about, this fraud thing. So here's the thing. I have, and let me go in here, as you guys just got to hear a real live conversation on pricing an order that I'm getting ready to do. There are some things that I look for, fraud alerts, right? We talking about the whole skyrocketing your revenue and all of that stuff, but you do want to be careful, especially with family reunion and deaths. You do definitely want to be careful. So anytime that I deal with a customer who does not have a at domain, like a at google.com or at cpu.com or just a Google a name that I can verify, right? I have to do my research. So I'm going to send her over an email. Now, if you guys listen to the conversation, in the conversation, she was saying that she's sending some information over to a guy who has lost his loved one. He's or over to someone else, and then that other someone else is sending it over to the person who has lost the loved one, which is very understandable because a lot of times when you've lost someone, you don't really want to be bothered with ordering the shirts, and you don't really want to be the one that talks to people, right? And so that's understandable. However, you still have to be very careful, and you have to make sure that you are covering yourself. So when I send over this email, I'm going to send over the email with all of the information that she gave me. I'm going to request the photo, and then I'm going to explain to them how we accept these payments, right? What they have to do. That the credit card has to be in the name of the person who is purchasing, right? When I go and I run this order, right? I have my credit card payment set, my processor set to where it only ships to that zip code. So it'll give you, let's say like if I run something, right? The credit card, when you run the credit card payment, that you get it verifies the zip code of, you know how you put in the zip code and verifies all of that to make sure that is where that person lives, right? And it only ships to the address that is on file. So if they pay me with the credit card and that credit card is at one address, that's why I say I will deliver it myself. If they pay me with the credit card and they say, hey, I want to have it delivered over here, I can't do that, right? I can't do that unless you comes to me and brings me that ID. Now what we can do, sometimes I will tell people, hey, if you really want this, you need to go and get cash. That's just the way it is. Or we need to do some other type of form of payment. But you have to make sure that you protect yourself in the end. Okay? So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here because I need to make me some coins. I haven't made any sales in the last week or two. I've been pretty much off. I did do one big sale, but these are those times that when you have one sale that that puts money in your pocket for the week, because I have been trying to get my houses together so that I can rent those out. I'm looking to win in the long run. I'm looking at the long game, right? And I'm really, really happy that I believe I made the right decision to keep these properties, because I'm telling y'all, people will try to get over on you any way that they can, and tell you, oh, we can't, the market doesn't, this doing this, the market's doing that, the economy's bad, da da da. No, you're not gonna just give me anything from our property. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna rent it. T-shirt shop, Dallas, how can I help you? This boy right here, he calls me 100 times a day. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here and do this, set this up, send her over this email, and I gotta really make it move and make it shake. These, in the event that I do these at $12.50 a piece, right? That's low for digital prints. It really is. It's low. But we're gonna do old school heat transfers. That's gonna do just an 8.5 by 11-inch print. And let's see if I can even find those on Amazon real quick, because I need them to come to my door and be here tomorrow. If not, I will have to run out to one of the local, oh, hold on, I'm not in, oh, let's close that out, because we need to be in Chrome. This is how you still make money off of transfers. Show you guys. So I'll just order the Jet Pro, some Jet Pro soft stretch. Print it on my home printer. And I need 100 pack. Let's see. Do they have the, here's 100 pack right here for 110. Tuesday. I'm gonna have to go and pick those up. Yep, because I need them delivered like tomorrow. So I will have to go and pick those up. It'll probably cost me about $100. I'm over here, y'all. I thought you guys were on here, but you guys are not. So this is what I use, the soft stretch. I use this because this material right here, it will stay. I know that the print is going to stay on the shirts versus me using something else. So I will look. I may have, and I have tons of sublimation paper, but my sublimation printer is giving me the blues at this current time. So I actually have to, I'll actually do that soon as I get off of here. My sublimation printer is giving me the blues, and I may have to replace this whole piece. I actually replaced these little prongs in here. I thought I ordered them, but I don't think, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think that I ordered them. But I'm going to put this in to the printer. I keep saying I'm done doing printer repair. If this isn't the problem, then I'm going to have to actually order this whole piece. And I wonder, did I order it? Because I think it's not in my shopping cart. So let's see. I probably did order it. That damn Ken done took my stuff out of my shopping cart. Y'all, I tell y'all, see, this is why your husband has to have his own WF 7720. I'm gonna call this an ink. Cartridge. Let's see what I'm gonna call this, an ink cartridge board replacement. Ink cartridge replacement. This board is the board that tells the printer that there's ink in it. So I gotta find it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, y'all, and find this dang on board, because I had it up here and Mr. Ken has taken it off. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. It's getting long.